We start though with Manchester United, who are closing in on a big signing of the transfer window. As you can see, Darmish Sheth joins me with much more on this move from Lille. Darmish, how close are United to signing this?
Yeah, this is a big one, and it could be very, very close, because we're now told that he is flying to the UK for a medical with Manchester United. We told you last week that the deal had been agreed between Manchester United and worth in excess in total of £50 million. That's including performance-related add-ons. All throughout this transfer window, it was thought that Real Madrid was the preference. However, Real Madrid have not come anywhere near what Manchester United have agreed with, because it was their way of saying this is how much it is going to cost if you want to buy. Real Madrid have not matched that deal. All options were still on the table at that point, though, because if he didn't want to go to United and Real Madrid didn't match what United were offering, there's nothing to stop him waiting 5 months and signing a pre-contract. However, Manchester United, once they'd agreed with deal, then wanted to speak to the player and his representatives. And in those talks, they spoke to his representatives about the project at Manchester United and where they see in that project.
Manchester United's new £75 million signing Elliot Anderson has officially arrived at Old Trafford to complete his medical, with the midfielder now just hours away from being unveiled as Michael Carrick's first marquee arrival in charge of the club. The Nottingham Forest star was pictured arriving at the club's Carrington training complex early this morning, greeted by United staff as final formalities of the deal began. Anderson, who has been one of the standout midfielders in the Premier League this season, looked calm and focused as he prepares to complete a move that has already sent shockwaves through English football. Manchester United agreed a deal worth around £75 million for the 23-year-old after moving swiftly ahead of rival clubs who were also monitoring his situation. Carrick personally pushed for the signing, identifying Anderson as the perfect midfielder to lead his new-look Manchester United side into a new era at Old Trafford. The medical is expected to be completed without complications, with the club already preparing official announcement materials, including photos, interviews, and unveiling content. Once the paperwork is finalised, Anderson will be officially confirmed as a Manchester United player on a long-term contract. Inside the club, there is huge excitement about the transfer. Anderson is seen as a complete modern midfielder, capable of dictating play, pressing aggressively, breaking lines with his passing, and driving forward with the ball. His arrival is expected to significantly reshape United's midfield structure ahead of the new season. Carrick is believed to have been heavily involved in negotiations behind the scenes, with sources suggesting he directly spoke to Anderson about his role in the team. That conversation is understood to have played a key role in convincing the midfielder to choose Old Trafford despite strong interest from other top Premier League sides. There is also growing belief within the coaching staff that Anderson's arrival could immediately raise the level of competition in midfield, pushing existing players to elevate their performances or risk falling down the pecking order. His versatility and tactical intelligence are expected to give Carrick multiple formation options heading into a crucial season. Fans gathered on social media after images of Anderson's arrival began circulating, with excitement building rapidly as the £75 million deal moves into its final stage. Many supporters see him as the long-term solution to Manchester United's midfield issues, especially with expected departures and squad changes this summer. Once his medical is completed, Anderson will sign his contract and be officially unveiled at Old Trafford, marking the beginning of what Manchester United hope will be a defining signing under Michael Carrick's leadership. The deal is now all but done, and Elliot Anderson is just one step away from becoming a Manchester United player.